We're often asked how resilience and emotional intelligence relate to one another. And in fact, there is a great deal of intersection between the two. The emotional intelligence literature takes a close look at self-awareness, at emotion regulation, at empathy, and how those factors combine to create more successful relationships both at work and at home. And Adaptive's resilience model takes a close look at the very same things. One area that I've noticed where there is some divergence between the two models is in the notion of where emotions come from. In the emotional intelligence literature, one often hears the term amygdala hijack, and to me this means that when you experience an upsetting situation, there's a direct link from your limbic system, the system that the amygdala in the brain is part of, that will cause an emotion to happen. Now, the adaptive resilience model is firmly rooted in the cognitive model of psychology. And what the cognitive model studies and really has proven beyond any reasonable doubt is that in most cases, when human beings face an adversity or an upsetting situation of any kind, there is almost always a thought, a cognition that precedes the emotion. And there's a causal link between what we think and subsequently what we feel and what we do. Now, granted, there are situations that we face, 9/11 would be one of them, where it doesn't much matter what you're thinking. There's going to be a direct link between what you're experiencing and what you're experiencing in the world and what you're feeling emotionally. But in most cases in our lives day to day, there is a thought that will precede and in many cases be responsible for the emotion that we feel. And the fact is that if the thought you're thinking is not based on an accurate assessment of what's going on out in the world, it may cause you to feel an emotion that you don't need to feel. So you might feel angry where there's no reason to be angry. You might feel anxious where there's no reason to feel anxious. You might feel down where there's no reason to feel sad. And adaptive resilience training is a prescriptive, skills-based approach to help people think more accurately so that they can feel more appropriately the emotion that's going to get them where they need to go in terms of their own achievement and success. And the great thing about it is, and this kind of brings us back to the intersection of the resilience and emotional intelligence competencies, is that many of the EI competencies can be directly boosted through adaptive resilience training.